Shout out to our beautiful NBA Christmas tree. We've got all the teams on display, and the 5 games of Christmas continue. We're at halftime of our 4th game. Right now, the Lakers, they're up 12 on top of the Mavs. But we've already had some action here today, so do you want to run through some of the highlights that we've already seen? How about the Warriors taking on the Bucks? The 2-time MVP in Giannis warming up. Those are blue jerseys, yes, but those are your Bucks.
Warriors did not come out to play. It was all about Chris Middleton, 31 points, leading this Bucks team. They did a terrific job knocking down the 3, 20 made shots, but Giannis still struggled shooting the ball.
Did you say 3? Let's check out today's 3-point performance brought to you by Mountain Dew. The Nets shot the Christmas lights out of the ball. 15 for 29 from 3, 7 of which came from Kyrie.
The Nets, now that they added KD and Kyrie, 7-11, they here to break up the dice game in the Eastern Conference.
And check out this win. With that performance, the Nets became the 6th team in NBA history to win each of their first 2 games of the season by at least 25 points. Prior to Brooklyn, the last team to do that was the Sacramento Kings in 02-03. They won 123-95.
They're here to break them with the 7, 7-11.
Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. That is our super nightcap. Clippers, Nuggets on the West Coast. Who's singing this song? Boys.
Boys to men.
This halftime, Mountain Dew halftime.
Jay Rose, LeBron, AD, 32 points, combined 67%.
It's just not fair, Maria. 2 first-team All-NBA performers seem to improve. LeBron can shoot the 3, got the fadeaway, leading the league in assists. AD can now shoot the 3, running the floor, blocking shots. The most complete team in basketball.
Yeah, LeBron playing in his 14th straight Christmas Day, getting up just like he always did, huh?
Absolutely.
This halftime is
57 lead over the Dallas Mavericks after the first 2 quarters of play. About to start the 3rd quarter. And hello again, everyone, and Merry Christmas, along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. All right, 2 quarters. Anything put you in the Christmas spirit that you saw in the first 2?
Well, yeah, the Lakers offense absolutely scintillating. First half, 61% from the floor. The only negative, 11 turnovers, but they were lights out offensively.
And, of course, led by the great Anthony Davis. That's tonight's intelligent look, driven by Nissan, Mark.
So just a great job of getting stops on the defensive end and running the floor. Look at this pass from LeBron James. The extension of Davis, the ability to catch and finish. Explosive talent. Then getting another stop. Guys running the floor. They realize if you're a live option if you run the floor. Anthony Davis does that coast to coast, gets rewarded, and initiates his own offense, gets the rebound down, push it, throw it ahead, and because of the pace of LeBron James, he's rewarded in this situation. Outstanding job in transition by the Lakers.
And you look at the numbers, both of them.
So you guys all know this guy. Steph Curry has 2 MVPs and 3 championship rings, but he enters his 12th season without his splash brother, Klay Thompson, and he'll be playing a role he has not really had to play since he was a Wildcat, and that's underdog. At 32, the man who revolutionized the game will have to re-energize his team's playoff hopes. He hears the whispers, but he says he's ready to get to work, and he'll do it with the same joy and love for the game that we've all come to appreciate. This is the first time that you have to play away from home since the 2016-17 season. What will it be like to be away from home on Christmas Day?
I mean, it's going to be tough. Thank God for FaceTime and the ability to, you know, at least be able to talk to the fam and stay close in that respect, but hopefully get a win and hold some of the gifts until we get home so I can have a little fun with my kids.
What's the Curry family holiday tradition?
We're big on the family matching pajamas and finding some meal to sit down and have everybody at the table and just enjoy, you know, that togetherness.
When you were younger, what's the best present you ever got from Santa Claus on Christmas?
Probably the Home Alone tape recorder that changes your voice. You leave it around the house and scare everybody.
This is Peter McAllister, the father. I'd like a hotel room, please, with an extra large bed, a TV,
and one of those little refrigerators you have to open with a key.
Christmas Day is going to mark just the 3rd time you've played a regular season game since November 2019. So what have the last 12 months been like for you?
I mean, it's been a whirlwind, you know, starting last year with kind of high hopes of kind of reinventing Warrior basketball. And then obviously I broke my hand, and 4 months of rehab to come back and play one game, and then the season got postponed, and we don't get invited to the bubble. You know, meanwhile, there's a pandemic going on, and you know, watching basketball from that perspective in the bubble, watching the playoffs was weird. But it gave me personally a newfound appreciation for the chase and putting the work in to hopefully get back to that level.
You kind of come into a season where people are talking about you having to chase instead of being the ones that are being chased. What's it like to be in that position this year?
We have that championship DNA, but we have new faces, so it's about kind of blending the leadership aspect of it, the expectation to be great personally on the floor and do what I'm capable of doing.
You mentioned that when you found out about Clay's injury, it was a gut punch to you. How would you describe the emotions that followed after hearing that news?
I mean, it was rough. You know, we all know rehab's difficult and it's a long journey, and you know, coming off an ACL like that, to not have to go through an Achilles, you know, thankfully there's been examples around the league of guys that have done it. You see John Wall, you see KD, so expect the same for Clay, but it's tough. You want your brother out there right alongside you.
Playing without him is a tremendous challenge, but it offers up an opportunity for other players on your team to kind of step up.
I mean, our roster's pretty interesting. You look at Wiggins and Kelly Oubre, who've been focal points of other teams, but have an opportunity to kind of adapt to how we do things, and hopefully we can unlock another level for them to get to, because we're going to need, you know, every bit of it throughout this season. Off the bench, Kim Bazemore, Brad Wanamaker, Damian Lee, Jordan Poole, young guys that have shown promise and are committed to making that jump. Who knows what it's going to look like, but I think we have the ability to surprise a lot of people this year.
What do the Golden State Warriors have to prove?
That we're different, that no matter what, you know, the experts may say or where they kind of rank us going into the season, we know what we're about. What we need to prove is that we know how to win, and we know how to do it a lot of different ways. That's the exciting part about what this season can bring.
All right, well, the proving starts here today. Steph Curry and the Warriors looking to rebound following their opening night loss, but Christmas hasn't been all the way kind to Curry. He's averaged just over 12 points on the holiday. That's his lowest career scoring average on a single day in his career. But that's okay. I expect
Well, they didn't make the finals last year, and he not at home with the fam on Christmas. He going off today.
We're going to get him a talk boy after this matchup. That was my favorite present, too. James Wiseman is going to get the start today. He's going to be guarding that guy, Giannis Antetokounmpo, your two-time reigning MVP.
I'm looking to see how he responds to late game missing the free throws versus the Celtics. Confidence in his free throw shooting and his three-point shooting.
Well, I have confidence in you guys. You look pretty good.
That's mutual. You're our quarterback. You're our quarterback.
Millennium Falcon.
He's our quarterback.